When shit goes down, we on the upside. MDKS, third eye, make sure you subscribe.
I only fuck with the mad though.
Alright, Mad Dog Killer Son, we got Lawrence RBE here in the building.
What's good?
Alright, Lawrence, glad you could take a few minutes out your day to talk with us. Why don't you just tell us how you got into battle rap and down with RBE? Why don't you take us through that?
Okay. First off, salute to Mad Dog Killer Son. Been rocking with you for a while. I follow you on Twitter and on YouTube, so shout out to you. So salute.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm Lawrence with RBE. How I first got into battle rap was, I'd say about a year, about a year and a half, 2 years ago. I stumbled across a YouTube clip of something, and then I just somehow I saw Averb versus Hitman. It came up, and I was like, oh, all right, okay, I dig it, I like it. And then I just started to do some research. Then I ran across Chris Unbox's blog, and he was like, join on the Facebook group. And then I joined that. And then I just started watching battles. And then somehow I ran across ARP.
Okay.
Shout out to Adam. Shout out to Shots of the whole crew, the whole team, Back to God, Science. So he did a blog on something about support. How do you support league, or the best way to show your support? And so he mentioned things like if you're going to go to an event, if you can, try and do VIP or buy the pay-per-view, you know, in addition to watching on YouTube, stuff like that. And I was like, you know what, you're right. So I decided to choose Listen Soul as my first event to attend, just as a battle rap fan. So I bought the VIP ticket, stage pass, things like that. And I was impressed. I liked how he handled things, how the crew handled things. I appreciated the professionalism. The battlers were down to earth, easy to talk to. And I was like, oh, wow, I really want to be a part. Even though I live in Dallas, I want to be a part of this. And so when I got back, I hit up ARP. Adam was like, hey, I want to be down. I want to be a part. I want to be a part. And he was like, I don't know, man. You're all the way in Texas. It's going to be hard to coordinate, you know, things like that. I was like, look, I'm a professional first. I'm my own business, and I know how to be professional. We'll see how it goes. We'll give it a try. Just a trial basis. They eventually said, okay, you are a full partner in RBE. And so they tried that due to, like, the social media in a way. You'll see me on Twitter, on Facebook, you know, just kind of promoting RBE and things like that. So that's how I got started. That's how I'm in it. And there you go.
All right, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's one thing I like about this lane of hip hop is the access right now is it's so easy for a fan to be a part of battle rap and to experience it with the battlers, with the league owners, and it's a beautiful thing right now. We really need to relish it. All right, so RBE just a couple of weeks ago, February 27th, had Starting Five, landmark occasion with two battle rap teams going against each other, Writers Block versus Team Hami. Team Hami coming away with the victory 3-2. Right now, let's say that I'm being told that the pay-per-view is still on Rap Grid available. Is that how it goes?
Yes, sir. It is still on there. You can copy it right now. It's still up.
Okay. And rather than go through the battles at this moment in time, because it's been reviewed and recapped and all of that, at least the ones that was on pay-per-view, we recently had the most controversial battle drop, JC versus J Murda. Have you had a chance to watch it since it dropped or on the pay-per-view?
Yes, I've watched on pay-per-view, and then I watched the full release on our channel, RBE Vids, on YouTube, and I enjoyed the battle a lot. It's one of those battles that I come away with the winner differently each time I watch it. In my opinion, it's 2-1 either way. I'm extremely proud of Jay Murda because I feel like going into the battle, everybody said 3-0 JC. JC's gonna kill him. He's gonna wash him. And for Jay Murda to step up, and even if you're a neutral battle rap fan or just a normal casual battle, neutral on either side, you have to say it is a debatable battle, which is a win in my opinion for Jay Murda. And and of course this is no play on JC because he's always dope. JC always brings it. He doesn't choke. He's actually one of my favorite battle rappers in general. So, shout out to both of them. They both did their thing, and I enjoyed the battle.
I've watched that battle a few times, and it's one of the toughest battles to judge who the winner is. I think, people say it's usually a preference thing. So if you're into heartfelt bars or more of a street type feel, you might roll or lean towards Jay Murda, and if you lean towards more of a accurate depiction of words and wordplay and delivery, stage presence, you might go with JC. So it's just a preference thing.
The one thing about that battle it's one of those. The judging, so I've read and I've seen some of the blogs, I've read some, on Twitter, or in some of the Facebook groups, some people saying that Jay Murda got robbed. And I don't think he got robbed. I think it really is a preference battle, as you said. And for the judging to come down 2-1, which means we have 3 judges, 2-1. If one of those judges went to Jay Murda, are you going to argue? You can't really argue. Or, it just happened with the JC 2-1. You could have another 3 judges, and they could have said 2-1 Jay Murda. So it was really close. I don't think, the judgment was a robbery either way. Just salute to both of them for putting on.
Well, I checked Rap Grid today, and the votes are still very close, but JC has a slight edge. I think by about 8 votes. And I'd say it looks like if there's about maybe 60 to 65, registered win-loss, a win, win to JC or lose to JC. But out of 65 voters, I'd say he has an edge of about 8 more wins than Jay Murda. So it's really, really close. It is really close.
Yes. Which is a win for the fans. It's a win for us. I think it's a win for everybody when it's so close, because that means it has replay value.
Was this a successful event for RBE? The pay-per-view you had going, you had the live event going. Between the two crews, the feedback, was this a successful event for RBE?
Yes. I wanted to first salute the battlers that participated, Team Hami and Riders Block. They both put on, and salute to them. I really appreciate that they came with it, and that was great. And then salute to our fans for coming out to support the event. It was a lot going on in the city that day, and for us to still have the turnout we had, shout out to them. And the pay-per-view, we still want more pay-per-view sales. But what we've had so far, salute to everybody who's bought it, and I know we're happy, and salute to everybody.
What's next for RBE? We see a lot of these leagues, we had the Born Legacy, we had UW event, Revolution. It looks like if URL's coming back with the Double Impact and maybe something else, maybe a Gnome. It seems like if Reed Dollars is back, I heard he did well against Chess, maybe choked in the third, but did well nonetheless. What's next for RBE? What's the next card or the next event? What are you looking forward to?
Our next event, well, first of all, salute to Reed Dollars. Yes, I did hear he choked, but I'm glad that he got a lot of material out. From what I understand, the fans were happy, and salute to him. I think he's a legend in the game.
Absolutely.
And I really have a lot of respect for him. That he, even though what we know he did it John done, he still came back, stuck with it, so salute to him, and I'll see more of him, whether it be our stage or be it URL, wherever. But I respect Reed Dollars. As far as what's next for us, it's going to be validation. That's our next event. Probably going to be, well, when it comes out, you'll know, you know how we do. We'll give way notice, but that's our next event is going to be validation.
Okay, great. I will definitely try and make my way to that this time around. Speaking about Reed and Legends in the Game, you really just flipped the switch. And we talked about this before offline, but Math Hoffa was supposed to grace the stage at RBE and then honored a previous battle, and sort of got curved from even returning to RBE afterwards, because we know we had the whole fight thing and disaster. Will Math Hoffa have? Are you guys even talking with Math or have an opportunity to get him back on RBE stage? Maybe have him at another event that would make sense, or is he just not really available to RBE going forward?
No, Matt is a legend. I respect him.
Right.
He just had an event with UW.
Yep.
He's on the double impact card with URL. So he is getting work in New York. If the numbers are right, we're welcome back to our stage. It just depends on the matchup. We just don't want anybody about Matt Hoffa. It needs to be a match that makes sense for both sides. But he is welcome that stage, and we respect him, we salute him. And he's a legend in the game.
All right, great. We move to another hot topic that's been just buzzing. If you're in the Facebook groups, if you're on Twitter, this Mount Rushmore of battle rap.
That's a good question. I've thought about this. Okay, so my Mount Rushmore is not really the best, but in my opinion, those have made an impact. Okay, so being down south, I'm not really locked into New York. I'm not locked into California. I kind of have an overview of everybody.
Okay.
So I'm going to put Luke on there.
Okay.
I think Luke has done a lot. He's changed the game for battle rappers. He made the money you're seeing now involved in battle rap, and Duke has to do with Luke, and you got to respect that.
True.
Second Mount Rushmore is going to be, I'm going to put Hollow to Die.
Okay.
For him to go from grind time, he's been in all the eras of battle rap.
Fight Club. Yep, Fight Club.
Every time. He's definitely the master of what I call to go from written to freestyling, mid-verse, switching back and forth. That's not easy to do. He can do it with ease. You just have to give him his props for that.
Right.
My third is going to go to the West Coast. I'm going to say Disaster.
Okay.
So it's a disaster because he's revamped himself to use it. He was popular before, and he fell off a little bit, and now he's back with a vengeance, Okay. And you just got to give it up to him. I know some people will say, well, when he battled Cassidy, blah blah blah, but I don't hold that against him. At the bottom line, he's still relevant, and he's also versatile. That whole, what he does, I did a couple, I'm talking about what he does is unique to him and things like that. And then my fourth, I'm going to go down south. And this guy, his name is A-Caswa. for ammo games. Nobody knows him. I know this is a South thing. In the Southern Battle Rap, we definitely know him. But he has a gang, not a gang, but a group of battle called Ammo Gang, and they've done a lot down south. And that's my Mount Rushmore. So I don't know if I'm going to get killed for it, but, this is a personal opinion, that's all. And shout out to him, shout out to Ammo Gang and all that. So that's my Mount Rushmore.
Ammo Gang, and he's done a lot for down south battle rap, you saying?
Down south battle rap. Beretta Blaze is in that family. You got, he's just, you ever get a chance to, hang out Southern battle rap, look up Ammo Gang. They always say shoot, shoot, shoot in the battles, but he's the leader of that group basically, and he's done a lot, so salute to him. That's not Mount Rushmore though. And I will say honorable mentions, of course. You got Lux. I know Lux. I was with Lux too. But it's sport, and it's just my personal opinion. That's it. But I understand. You got Lux. You got Arsenal. You got who else? The Sword. It's so subjective. So it's just my opinion. That's it.
Right. Some people have even said maybe even Conceited or a DNA and some other people that have been. But I hear you.
I want to say to my DNA. I've been seeing in the groups that they seem to go at him pretty hard. But do you think my DNA is only 23, 24?
Right.
Salute to him. He's like a legend already to be so young. He's done his grind. He's been everywhere. You know what I mean?
Right.
And salute him for his work ethic. So, I'm a DNA fan. Salute to him. That's all.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of DNA, but I respect his work ethic. I respect the amount of work that he's put in. I respect his battle against disaster. He's had some classic moments in battle rap. He battled E. Ness. That was hilarious. So there's a lot. There's some things that he does that I don't really like, but either way, he's established himself in battle rap history, and I don't think you can remove that mark. All right, so we covered Mount Rushmore. Do you have a Mount Rushmore of regular rap? Is there 4 people in regular rap that you?
We talking Big Notorious B.I.G.
Okay.
Tupac.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw out there Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z.
Okay.
And I gotta throw out my guy Scarface. That's it.
Okay, Scarface.
I live in Dallas, so I got.
Caught you off guard with that. Well, Scarface is definitely lyrical and respected among a lot of people, so that's a good look. Is there any new battle rapper that you got your eyes on, or would like to see touch RBE stage? There's a couple of people that just did some PGs or maybe on some other small leagues. Is there any battler that you say, man, I think this guy would be perfect to be in the next RBE event or maybe down the line?
Okay. So I do follow battle rap, and I do get some footage all the time. So I won't say they need to be on our stage, but who I like to see go to another level or see another. It doesn't matter what station, because one of the things about us is that we don't sign contracts or things like that. We promote battlers. We hope other battlers go on other stages and put on and and grow that way.
Okay.
So the ones that come to my mind right now, I got my eyes on the guy from Houston. His name's Maestro. He just did an event with Scotty on Scotty's event.
I like Scotty.
He did well.
Okay.
Then I've been watching this guy in New York. His name is Ryder. My man, regular dreams, hitting for him. He's nice. He hasn't touched your stage. He did a PG on URL, but I'd like to see him go to the next level. Dutch Montega, something like that. I think his name he goes by Dutch, but he's in New York.
Okay.
And he's nice. So those are three right now, and like that.
Well, I'll throw one out that I'd like to see hit your stage. Reaper Rel. I know he did a PG not too long ago, but I seen him battle Shotgun Suge at like Trap House. I think he'd be
Reaper Rel, that's the guy that does the piece of face white.
Yeah.
Like half the face white.
Yeah.
That's Reaper. Okay, I saw him. I was at the PG this past. The PG just happened for and I saw him battle a guy named Greasy. He's nice. Reaper Rel's nice. I like his style. It's unique. It's different. He goes.
Yes.
His style's like he's on the beat, but it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's real nice and stuff like that. And of course, he hasn't touched our stage, but I do know about him, and I do like his style.
And the last two people is Jerry West. I'm hot on, and I know he just got a PG, so maybe URL already got their eyes on him, but that's fine. But I like Jerry West. I've been my man Hip Hop from Hip Hop Roundtable put me on to him a few months back. And the next guy is B Dot, who just battled Danny Myers, and I'm hearing it's supposed to be a classic. Danny Myers told me that himself, or for the interview that I had with him earlier this week. So
they have that on paper. I haven't bought it yet. It's only $10. I'm gonna buy it so I can watch it because I've been hearing a lot about B Dot. As far as Jerry West, 100 Bars magazine. I forget his name, the guy who runs it, but he hit me to Jerry West a while back. And to see Jerry West proceed and he's going along, I think it's dope. So he is talented, no doubt, and I'm happy for him. He was brought to my attention a long time ago, and Hunter kept hitting me up on Facebook, yo, you got to see this guy, and I did see him. But, it is what it is, but salute to him. I wish him well. And, I think he's dope. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, unless you have something else that you want to sort of throw out there.
No. You're not getting off the hook, man.
Huh.
Who is your Mount Rushmore for battle rap, and who is your Mount Rushmore for hip hop, the mainstream hip music?
Wow. Well, all right. I wasn't expecting that, but I do have my Mount Rushmore for battle rap.
No, you can't just put me on the spot. You got to go too. Come on.
Well, I first of all, I remember growing up in the hood, or I shouldn't say growing up, being in the hood and waiting for that next Smack DVD, and the wave that Smack created. At least in my eyes, I didn't really know about Grind Time until I had seen Smack DVD, and it wasn't even, it was Smack Magazine or whatever when he first got online. He switched it to URL afterwards. And Smack is an acronym. People don't know. It actually stands for something. But anyway, I got Smack on my... He has to be on my Mount Rushmore. He just has to be. But, so I got Smack, and then I got Mook. I got Lux. Mook because I felt Mook was the face of battle rap, in my opinion, for a long time, back when it was in its early stages. Him and Lux really blazed the way. Lux had that Lion's Den thing going on, and Lux brought in like a group of people that ended up being like the core base for URL. So with Lion's Den, so I have to have Lux in there. I have to have Mook in there for those two different reasons. I have to have Smack in there because I feel without Smack, battle rap as we know it today wouldn't be around with the 3-minute rounds and all of that stuff. And then the last person on my list, and I put him on there for this reason and this reason alone. Battle rap is about how it's a competition, and the way how you compete is by disrespecting each other. Usually. So if someone disrespects you, your family, your friends, your block where you're from better than you, he normally wins. And the person that does disrespect at the highest level, to me, or he doesn't seem to have any conscience, is Arsenal. So I would say Arsenal, right? And I think he's so disrespectful. Anybody could be disrespected by him. You know, the league owner, the person in front of him, their team. He's very disrespectful. He disrespected the hell out of Mr. Fab, and it even hurt. It even touched the nerve with me. But I would say he would be those four: Smack, Mook, Lux, Arsenal.
All right.
And hip hop wise, I again, this is just me growing up in the hood and knowing what moved me. I remember Run DMC broke like many barricades in rap for me, like that, and that's a group. So you know what? Let me not even take them. I'm gonna take that group out. But they did a lot of for hip hop. Rakim,
Yeah.
birthed.
Rakim.
Yep. Rakim birthed a lot of the best rappers you see right now. I'm gonna say somebody would say Ice Cube, but I'm gonna say Dr. Dre with NWA. Ushered in a whole nother wave of rap. And just a thought process that we didn't even know was out there or that you could say publicly. So I got Rakim, I got Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
I gotta go with Tupac. Because Tupac did a lot of things. Not that it wasn't done before, because people acted before and people rapped before. But this guy had poetry. He had gangster songs, and he had songs for his mother. He had songs for pregnant women. He was a militant. He had it all. So I just loved him for that. And I want to go down south. I'm gonna say Jermaine Dupri. I think he rapped a little bit. But what he did, bring in that Atlanta, he brought the Brat, he brought that whole wave to us. And I mean, he was a competitor with Puffy for a while. But he rapped a little bit. He brought a wave of down south up to hip hop and said, hey, we here. And I think everybody followed his wave after him from down south. Like, hey, Jermaine did it, we could do it. So I got Jermaine Dupri. So who's that? Rakim, Dre, Pac, and not that I'm a big fan of Jermaine Dupri, and we're not saying the best rapper, but we're saying what did you bring to rap? I got East Coast, West Coast, down south.
Wanted to make sure we're even on this one, because you put me on the spot. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. The one thing I do want to say about Smack is he is a pioneer, no doubt about it, for street rap. I mean, street battle rap, what we see in the street. Right. That's what I like. And he is definitely the godfather. Salute to him. And salute to URL. I want to RBE. I want to salute the team I'm part of. We're still young in the game. We're progressing forward. And we're getting bigger and bigger in terms of popularity. And we're just doing things, we, as Adam always say, we're not trying to be the best. We're just trying to be us. And if that means we're going to be the best, that's cool, but we're just doing us. And I want to give a shout out to our fans as well, because without the fans, we're nothing. We really appreciate our fans. We appreciate those who watched from day one to now. And we're going to keep going. We're not going anywhere. We got events coming up. And we're just going to keep pushing forward. with our fans, pushing us on, and salute to everybody. And as far as Mad Dog Son, salute to you. Like I said, you on YouTube, you're on Facebook, you're on Twitter. Follow him. I like the style, man. Salute.
Well, thank you, Lawrence. I will say this about RBE. They may not have the subscribers of the KOTD, Don't Flop, or Smack URL. When you talk about the quality of battles, you're talking about sound, video footage, top-notch A1. You guys have had, I think, 2 or 3 top 10 battles of the year last year. You had at least 2. So, I mean, when you look at what you're competing against and the money and the crowds that these other leagues are able to generate, and you guys have 2 or 3 of the top 10 battles of last year, you're not too far away. It's just a matter of people are lazy in clicking subscribe. People are lazy in switching over from one league to another, or being a fan of multiple leagues. That's not your fault. I think you guys are as relevant as anyone else in the game, and you're doing it your way. You're not trying to copy another league to get more fanfare, and I think that's to be respected, brick by brick. You know.
Brick by brick, salute. That's our slogan. That's how we live our life. Anyway, it is brick by brick. And, salute to the team again. Most importantly, salute to all the battlers that touched our stage. Whether they choke, whatever, they still came to our stage and put on, promoted. They've done things in their own way, and salute to them. This starting 5 we did was definitely, you could feel the energy and attention in general. We're going to keep doing it. More teams to come out. And I also want to say, I hope other leagues do like a starting 5 type thing in their own area, in their own way. Because it's a win for the fans. Because I find the battlers team to really want to win, not just for themselves, but for the team. So it means a lot to them.
Salute to you. Salute to the brand. Yo, salute to ARP, the homie.
Yes, sir.
And I just want to see more, man. I look forward to hooking up with you guys again. You guys always give red carpet treatment to Mad Dog Killer Son, and I appreciate that, man. Y'all are dope in your own right. So, salute.
Yes, sir.
Mad Dog Killer Son means you beyond that. Third eye, thoughts wise, keep and listen, see. Mad Dog stand for authenticity.